like a doctor. Like, I don't know, they're just kind of quirky, kind of weird. All right, today I'm checking out the Dandy Warhols. I'm listening to the song Minnesoter. Let's get into it. What on earth is this? It's some artsy stuff. I don't understand it. I got the lyrics, thank goodness, because the vocals are kind of under the music. You know what I'm saying? But what on earth? We're definitely in the gutter. I don't care what anybody says. There's no way you're convincing me we're not in the gutter, okay? I could rock her like a doctor if I found a way to get her off first. Dang, so basically, he's getting off first. He's getting off before her, so he can't rock her world. That's how the song started. I'm like, what? What on earth? That's how we're starting? We're starting immediately into like personal business, into oversharing? Okay, I could own her, the crazy loner, if I found my way to Minnesota. It's like, wait, he's not even with her? He can't get her off first, but they're not even in the same state. You get what I'm saying? This is like some artsy stuff. I don't know what's going on. Then you get to the next verse, and what was that line? You know, I seen her dancing with her shirt off to let none of her skin soft, but in a mood, she'd rather if I jerked off, if I found my way to Minnesota. It's like, I don't know what's going on. It's his girl, but she'd rather just watch him just rub one out and not, you know, participate. She just want to watch him do that. I don't know. You guys got to tell me. There's no annotations. Now, how am I supposed to interpret this? Okay, I mean, that was a lot. You know what I'm saying? That was a lot to take in. Aside from the lyrics, which are just absolutely shocking, it's like, I don't know how to interpret these except literally what I'm reading, okay? But then some of what I'm reading just doesn't even make sense because they're not even in the same city or state or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. But anyway, the vocals were kind of cool. You know what I mean? I get rock her like a doctor. Like, I don't know. They're just kind of quirky, kind of weird. It took a while to really hear the vocals. Like, when I paused it the first time, it's like I could barely hear the vocals. But then they became a lot clearer towards the end of the song with the lyrics and stuff. And then you could really hear the little quirkiness that were in the vocals and whatnot. That was cool. And that's pretty much where my focus was. Like, oh, the vocals are kind of quirky and the lyrics are crazy. The music, I heard it, but I wasn't really that focused on it. I'm just still kind of dumbfounded by what is going on in these lyrics. He's talking about owning her and stuff. And it's like, you can't own women in Minnesota, bro. So he's not talking about literally, though. He's not talking about literally. Like, yeah, other parts of the world, unfortunately, you probably almost could kind of thing, arranged marriage, and you just own her or something, but not in Minnesota. Minnesota probably wasn't even a slave state. You can't own people in Minnesota. So I don't know. I'm reading this in a literal sense, and he's not being literal. He's not really talking about own her. Maybe he's talking about if he could get her off first, she would just be so happy he would like basically own her soul. You know what I'm saying? He would have captured her if he could get her off first. Instead, he just keeps having, premature, loads going off and whatnot. And that is unfortunate. That's probably why she escaped to Minnesota and he is not with her or something. I got no idea.
I don't know. Tell me, man, what do you know? What do you know? Me and my boys on the road. You to go. She told me, boy, you to go. Like, I don't know.